Hey guys, so this is just step by step on how to do this Pennywise look. I'm really happy with this, so I hope you are too. So first you're just going to glue down your eyebrows. I have tutorials for that on my TikTok. I didn't blur them out, but I used white paint and I just warmed it up on this palette, as you can see. I'm using the Mirror White Clown White face paint, and I put this in sort of the four parts of my face, like cheeks, chin and just forehead, and just absolutely spread it everywhere. Try have it quite even across your face, but I use the spatula for it. I don't know what it is, it just works best. And then I take the sort of damp puff, I don't know what that is, and just take it absolutely everywhere and put it all down my neck and stuff, but just make sure it's smooth and get under your eyes. If you're not doing under your eyes and you're doing it after powder, it's just going to look bad, it's going to clump. You gotta do it now, okay? This is my favourite translucent powder, and that's the puff I use. I use a big one if I'm just covering my face, it's just easiest. And make sure you've got, not a lot, just a thin amount. And then take one of those big fluffy brushes and just lightly get it off. And we're covering just any darker areas, like your eyebrows or anywhere you feel like just you want brighter, so like your chin, just anywhere you conceal normally, to be fair. Just try spread it out across your face though, because it'll just brighten up wherever the powder's sort of dimmed it down, and then just again add a little light layer of powder over everything just to set it in place and so it doesn't smudge or mix with any of the colours that you're going to put on. For trying to not crease under your eyes, I look up and just tap the lightest amount of powder in, but just make sure you get it on your neck as well. And then again, just wipe it off very lightly, don't scrape it off. Just let the loose bits fall off. I'm using the Carnival eyeshadow palette. I love this for any sort of vibrant colours, and just a fluffy brush like that's quite round. So draw 2 dots under your eyes and then take them down to these corners. This should be sort of in between your mouth and your nose is where you should turn, and then drag it down to the corners of your mouth. And I drew a line down my lip and then connected it back up to the top, making sure it was curved and not too straight. Just to make his bottom lip, because obviously he has a pouty lip. And just go over this again and again in small sections, just building up that colour to however you want it, really. I only wanted it to be light because we're going to add a darker line over it, but then take that excess and just go under the eye. Make sure you're looking up whilst you do this. You can also do this with black if you would like. That's a bit more intense for your eyes, but it looks really good. I'm just making sure that everything is connected. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going crazy. I'm just making sure that everything is connected and that it looks sort of symmetrical on both sides. It's fine if it doesn't. Don't freak out. Mine doesn't look... Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god. I'm not cutting that. That was gorgeous. What the... Okay, so I think I'm trying to get the mouth right and I'm pulling the faces that he does. But now, this is the really easy part. Just draw 2 dots above your eye, sort of in the middle of where your actual iris is. That's where I did it. And then just take it up and try have the end of it be pointy. It's fine if not, because it is such an easy fix. Do not worry if it's not perfect, because mine wasn't. I had to fix mine. So yeah, just dragging that up very lightly. That one was great. This one that I do next, not as great. See, it's quite thick compared to the other one, but so easy to fix it. Honestly, don't panic. And now I'm just going sort of over my eyelids with the red, just trying to make a circle around the eyes, really, of just dark red. You can use black, that looks really good as well. This is how I fix my thicker line. So I took the white paint from earlier and literally just made it pointy just to match the other one. And I'll just blend it out in a second. Just do it all very lightly, don't try add a really thick amount. If you need more after, then you can add more. But yeah, and then just sort of tap it out, and it's okay. Oh, I don't know. And just sort of tap it out like that, and it should work and it should blend. Don't start trying really hard because it'll just smudge. Don't do that, don't mess around. Just add little bits at a time like I'm doing here. And now you're perfect and symmetrical, and we can move on. And I'm just adding a bit more of that colour back in, just to make sure that it looks blended out into the white. I've got the Athena You Can Be paint, and I'm using the darkest red there. I'm putting that back on the spatula and just mixing it, warming it up, just making it so much smoother. Don't skip warming it up, it is so significant. Please warm up your paint. And I've got a really thin brush, get the thinnest brush that you've got, and I just very carefully draw a line down. And there it's too thick, so I just take my hand off and just do it again. If you feel like the line's getting too thick as you're doing it, just take your hand off and draw tiny, tiny sections at a time. No need to rush this stage, this is really important. And the light eyeshadow that we've done earlier is just going to make it look brighter, like it's neon, like you're glowing. And that's the whole point. But I do start above the eye because it's just easiest to get used to going and just very carefully drawing these lines. Very thin lines, very thin. Please don't make these lines thick. And again, just so carefully doing it section by section. It's fine if it messes up a little bit. I definitely messed up here as well. You can't tell, it's so unnoticeable. Like there I got too close to the edge, so I just went back and did it again. A change. If you're really struggling with a section, move to a different section. Like I went to another easy part there just so I could connect them, so I had something to sort of aim for. And if you feel like it's getting harder to use the paint on your skin, just add some more paint to the brush and it should be a lot smoother. And if that's not working, you might have some powder on your face paint still, so just take a little puff and tap it off just gently, make sure it's all gone, and that should be better. Then just doing the exact same on the other side. Using quite a round flat brush, I'm just taking that dark red again that we've just been using and just adding it to the lip, taking it further down and just doing that outline of his sort of pout, just to make that stand out a lot better. And then I'm just doing the nose. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm just checking at every single angle that it looks good. It's just a straight line across, and then just colour all under your nose. Make sure you're covering every single bit of white for this part, because if you don't, it will look strange on camera. This is the mascara I'm using, and I just put that all over my eyes, bottom lashes as well, okay. Then I used just a darker red and just made sure that my lips look as dark as I want them to be. Now this is my absolute favourite eyeliner. I guess it's like a charcoal, and it's so easy to use. You just put it in your eye, scrape it around, and looks perfect. And I blink a little bit because I feel like it just sets it in place and just smudges it around a little bit, giving you a little bit of a smoky eye. And these are the eyelashes. I don't own eyelash glue. If anyone wants to send me eyelash glue, that'd be great, because I crash out in about 10 seconds. This drove me crazy. I had to cut these in half, and that was great. They worked great after I cut them. Couldn't find my scissors, so nail clippers it is. Or let's hope I don't get pink eye or something. Look, she's happy. And it's not working. Oh, she's angry. And it worked. That's great. And I just go over it again with some mascara. I don't know, trying to save it. And again, darker lips. I was not happy with how dark these lips were. And then they were too dark. So just be careful here. I don't know why I'm doing that. And then just blending that out into the rest of the lip. And I drew some lines out further just to make it look like I had a wider mouth than I actually do. Catfish. And now you look absolutely stunning because you followed this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.